Maybe you have been waiting a long time. Maybe you have watched other people get better while you stayed the same. Watch them step into the healing you are still praying for, until the waiting itself has worn you down to something close to despair. If that is you tonight, then I want you to come with me to a certain pool in the old city of Jerusalem, a pool this very channel is named after, because what happened there is a picture of what God still longs to do for you. There was a man who lay by that water for 38 years, longer than some people live, waiting for a healing that always seemed to go to someone else first. And one ordinary day, the Lord himself walked up to that man, out of all the crowd, and changed everything with a single word. That is the story we will rest in tonight, slowly, gently, for the next hours. And all the while the healing words of God will be spoken over you, older than your pain and stronger than your fear. Hear this before we begin, my friend. You do not need to stay awake for this. You do not need to follow every line or remember a single word by morning. Let the Word of God keep watch over you tonight while you rest, and let your only work be to breathe and to be still. So soften your shoulders now. Let your hands fall open. Let the breath go all the way down, slowly, and out again without any hurry. And as you begin to sink toward sleep, hear the first thing the Lord would say over the one who has waited so long. Wilt thou be made whole? Wilt thou be made whole? Let that question rest over you tonight before we even come to the story. For it is the Lord's question, and he is still asking it. He is not asking whether you have waited well, or believed enough, or done everything right. He is asking whether you will let him make you whole, whole in body, whole in heart, whole in the deep places that the long years have worn thin. And all he asks of you tonight is a quiet yes, the yes of a tired soul that has decided to trust him. You do not have to make yourself well. You do not have to reach the water in time. You have only to lie here in the dark and let the one who heals with a word come near and answer his question with the whole of your weary heart. Yes, Lord, make me whole. Come with me, then, to Jerusalem on an ordinary feast day long ago. After this there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. Bethesda. The name itself means house of mercy, and that is what it was, a place where the hurting gathered, hoping for mercy. Picture it as you drift. 5 covered porches, 5 long shaded walkways built around the edges of a still pool of water. And under those porches, out of the sun, lay the ones who had nowhere else to turn. And hear who was gathered there, for you may find yourself among them. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. A great multitude, not a handful, but a multitude, filling all 5 porches, the blind who could not see, the halt who could not walk, the withered whose bodies had failed them, all of them lying there together in the shade, all of them waiting. It was believed that from time to time an angel would come down and stir the surface of that pool, and that the first one into the water after it was troubled would be made well. So they waited, all of them, watching the water, hoping to be the first, hoping this would be the day. Some of them had been waiting a very long time, and that longing, that watching of the water, is a thing many hearts know well. Perhaps you know it tonight, the watching for the smallest sign that things might change, the hoping that this time, this treatment, this prayer, this night, might be the one. The quiet fear underneath it all, that the healing will come for others, but somehow keep passing you by. If that is the porch you are lying on tonight, then hear this before the story goes any further. The Lord is about to walk into that crowd. And of all the multitude gathered there, of all the blind and the halt and the withered waiting by the water, he is going to walk straight to the one who had waited the longest. He always does. He is walking toward you now. And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. One man among the multitude, and the gospel pauses to tell us the exact weight of his waiting. 38 years. Think of how long that is. Longer than many marriages. Longer than many have lived in a single house or held a single job. 38 years of lying by that water, of watching the surface for a stir, of hoping and being disappointed, and hoping again, until the years ran together into one long ache. Whatever strength he once had, the years had taken. Whatever hope he began with, the waiting had worn thin. He was, by every human measure, the least likely person there to be healed, the one who had waited so long that waiting had become simply the shape of his life. And yet it was this man that the Lord noticed. When Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, when Jesus saw him, in all that multitude, in all that crowd of the suffering, the eyes of the Lord found the one man lying there, and more than that, he knew. He knew that he had been now a long time in that case. No one had to tell him. He knew the whole long history of that man's waiting, all 38 years of it, every disappointment. Every morning the man had woken with hope, and every evening he had lain back down without it. The Lord saw, and the Lord knew, and he sees you tonight the same way. He knows exactly how long you have been in your case. He knows the years no one else has counted. Not one of them is hidden from him. Let that be a comfort you rest on tonight before we come to the healing itself. You are not a stranger to the Lord, not a face lost in the crowd of the world suffering. He sees you lie. He knows how long it has been. He knows the weariness that has settled into your bones over the long season, the hope that has grown quiet, the prayers you have almost stopped praying because you grew tired of hearing yourself pray them. He knows all of it, and he has not looked away, and he is not indifferent to a single year of it. The same eyes that found the one man among the multitude at Bethesda are turned toward you now, in this room, in the dark, with a tenderness that has been watching over you all along. And then the Lord did something no one expected. He spoke to the man, and his first words were not instructions and not a rebuke, but a question, gentle and searching. He saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? Wilt thou be made whole? Of all the things the Lord might have said, he asked the man what he wanted. He did not assume. He did not simply act. He drew near to the one who had waited so long, and he asked him tenderly whether he was willing to be made whole. There is such respect in that question, such gentleness. The Lord does not force his healing on anyone. He comes near, and he asks, and he waits for the willing yes of a human heart. And that same question is being asked over you tonight, my friend. Wilt thou be made whole? Not have you earned it. Not have you waited long enough, or believed hard enough, or done everything right. Simply, will you let him make you whole? It is a question worth sitting with in the dark, because sometimes, after we have waited a long time, we can grow so used to the waiting that we hardly know how to hope anymore. The Lord's question gently invites the hope back. Wilt thou be made whole? And you may answer him now, quietly, from your tired heart. Yes, Lord, I am willing. Make me whole. Whole in my body, whole in my heart, whole in the places that the long years have worn thin. Let it be so. Notice, too, what the Lord means by whole, for it is a beautiful and generous word. He did not ask, "Do you want your legs to work again?" He asked, "Wilt thou be made whole?" And wholeness is larger than any single healing. It reaches into the body, yes, but it reaches further into the heart that has been bruised by the long waiting, into the hope that has grown thin, into the loneliness of 38 years by a pool where no one ever helped. To be made whole is to be made complete, restored, put right, not merely patched, but truly mended in every part. And that is what the Lord offers you tonight, not a partial help, not a temporary relief, but wholeness, His own kind of wholeness, poured into every worn and weary place in you. Wilt thou be made whole? Yes, Lord, let it be so. And the man answered the Lord the way tired people answer, with the honest arithmetic of everything that had gone wrong. The impotent man answered him, "Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. I have no man. Hear the loneliness in it. I have no one." That was the heart of his trouble, deeper even than his infirmity. He had no one to help him, no one to carry him to the water in time. And so year after year, when the water stirred, someone else always reached it first. Someone with a friend, someone with a helper, someone with strength he did not have. While I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Always too slow, always too late, always watching the healing go to someone else. Perhaps you know that ache tonight, the ache of feeling that you have no one, that others have received what you are still waiting for, that your turn keeps slipping away while you look on. It is one of the loneliest feelings there is, and the man at the pool had lived inside it for 38 years. But hear, my friend, what the Lord does with a man who says, "I have no man." He does not scold him for his lack of faith. He does not tell him to try harder, or to be quicker next time, or to find a better helper. He does not even send him to the water at all. The Lord looks at a man who has no one, and he becomes in that very moment the one he needs. You may have no man tonight, but you are not without help. The Lord Himself has drawn near, and He is enough. If this story is beginning to quiet your heart tonight, if you can feel the day loosening its hold, then take one small moment before you drift and subscribe to this channel, so that God's healing word can find you here again tomorrow night, and every night you need it. That is all. Let it be a quiet way of asking to be brought back to this rest and this peace and this word. And now let us come to the heart of it, gently, for the Lord is about to speak, and everything is about to change. For the Lord did not answer the man's despair with more waiting. He answered it with a word of power. Jesus saith unto him, "Rise, take up thy bed, and walk." 3 simple words, and every one of them impossible for the man to obey on his own. Rise when he had not risen in 38 years. Take up thy bed, the very mat he had lain on all that time. And walk when his legs had long since forgotten how. The Lord commanded the man to do the very things he could not do, and here is the wonder of it. When the Lord commands a thing, the power to obey comes with the command. The word itself carries the strength to do what it asks. And so the impossible became, in an instant, simply what happened. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. Immediately. Not gradually, not after months of slow recovery, but immediately in the space of a single breath. After 38 years of lying by that water, the man rose and stood and felt the strength pour into legs that had not held him in nearly 4 decades. He bent down and gathered up the mat he had lain on all those years, the mat that had been the whole small world of his waiting, and he lifted it and he walked. He walked. And the healing did not come from the water at all. It never had. It came from the word of the one standing over him, the Lord who needed no pool, no stirring, no angel, no being first. He simply spoke, and the man was made whole. Rest in this tonight, my friend, and let it go down deep. The healing you have been waiting for does not depend on your reaching the water first. It does not depend on your having the right helper, or the right timing, or the strength to compete with the crowd. The man at Bethesda had none of those things. He had only the word of the Lord spoken over him, and it was enough. It was more than enough. So you do not have to reach the water tonight. You do not have to be first. You do not have to do the one thing you cannot do. You have only to receive the word of the one who stands over your rest, and to let him do what only he can do. The Lord makes me whole, not the water, not my own strength. The Lord. Let it be so. And notice that the Lord met the man exactly where he was, at his point of deepest helplessness, and did not require him to move even 1 inch toward the water before healing him. The man did not have to prove his readiness. He did not have to demonstrate his faith by dragging himself to the pool's edge. The Lord came all the way to him, to the mat, to the porch, to the place of 38 years of disappointment, and healed him there. And he comes all the way to you tonight, to this bed, to this room, to the very place where you have waited and hoped and grown weary. You do not have to climb toward him. He has come to you. He is here now, standing over your rest, with healing in his word and tenderness in his heart. Now the story turns, and there is something tender in what comes next. And on the same day was the Sabbath. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day. It is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. Imagine it. A man who had not walked in 38 years is walking, carrying his mat through the streets, and instead of rejoicing with him, some met him with a rule. It is the Sabbath. You should not be carrying that. But hear how the healed man answered them, for it is beautiful in its simplicity. He answered them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed and walk. He did not argue about the law. He simply pointed to the one who had healed him. The one who made me whole. He is the one who told me to rise and walk. When you have been made whole by the Lord, his word is enough, and you may follow it even when the world does not understand. And there is something quietly moving in what the story tells us next, for the healed man did not even know yet who had helped him. Then asked they him, What man is that which said unto thee, Take up thy bed and walk? And he that was healed wist not who it was, for Jesus had conveyed himself away, a multitude being in that place. The man did not know it was Jesus. The Lord had healed him and slipped away into the crowd without waiting for thanks, without staying to be praised, without needing to be recognized. That is the quiet way the Lord so often works, doing his mercy and then withdrawing, healing, and then hiding himself in the crowd, so that the gift is truly a gift and not a transaction. He may be at work in your life tonight in ways you cannot yet see, in ways you may not even recognize as his until later. The Lord does not always announce himself, but he is there, and he is working whether you can see his hand or not. But the Lord did not leave the man without finding him again, and this is the tenderest part of all. Afterward Jesus findeth him in the temple, and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Afterward Jesus findeth him. The Lord went looking for the man he had healed. He was not content simply to mend his body and be gone. He sought him out, found him in the temple, and spoke over him a word to settle it forever. Behold, thou art made whole. As if to say, this is true now, this is who you are now, no longer the man of 38 years by the pool, but a man made whole. And the Lord seeks you out too, my friend, not only to heal you and vanish, but to find you again, and to speak his wholeness over you, and to make sure you know it is true. Behold, thou art made whole. Hear him say it over you tonight. And he added a word of loving care, a word meant not to frighten, but to free. Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. Hear it rightly, for it is spoken in love. The Lord was not threatening the man. He was calling him into the fullness of his new life, urging him to walk now in the wholeness he had been given, to leave behind whatever had held him, and to live free. Sin no more is not a burden laid on the healed. It is an invitation to keep walking in the freedom the Lord has purchased, to not go back to the old bondage, to live now as one who has been made whole. So hear it as grace tonight. You have been made whole. Now walk in it. Leave behind what held you. Live free, held by the one who healed you and sought you out and loves you still. The man departed and told the Jews that it was Jesus, which had made him whole. It was Jesus. That is how the story ends, with the man knowing at last the name of the one who healed him and telling it. It was Jesus, which had made him whole. And it is the same Lord tonight, unchanged, the same one who saw the man among the multitude, who knew the long years of his waiting, who asked him whether he would be made whole, who spoke the word that raised him, who sought him out to seal it. That Lord is in this room with you now. Time has not weakened him. Distance has not moved him. He is the same Jesus who made the man at Bethesda whole, and he is near to you tonight, and his question is the same tender question. Wilt thou be made whole? And his word is the same word of power. Rise. And his verdict over the one who trusts him is the same. Behold, thou art made whole. There is something worth seeing in the fact that the Lord healed the man at Bethesda without the pool at all, for it tells us where the true healing water is. The man had put all his hope in that pool, in the stirring of the water, in being first. But the Lord walked past the pool and healed him with a word, because the Lord himself is the living water, and he does not need a stirring, and he does not run dry. Hear how he said it once, standing in the temple. In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me, and drink. He that believeth on me, as the Scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Rivers of living water. Not a still pool that must be waited on, but rivers, flowing, endless, springing up from within. Come to him tonight, then, and drink. The water you have been waiting for is not in any pool. It is in the Lord himself, and he is here, and he is offering it to you freely. And this same invitation runs all the way to the last page of the Scripture, and it is for you tonight. And the Spirit and the bride say, Come, and let him that heareth say, Come, and let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. Whosoever will, not whoever is first, not whoever is strong enough, or quick enough, or worthy enough. Whosoever will may come and take the water of life freely, without cost, without competition, without having to reach it before anyone else. So if you have grown weary of watching the healing go to others, if you have felt yourself always too slow, too late, too far back in the line, hear this and let it heal that ache. There is no line for the living water. There is only an open invitation, and your name is in it. Whosoever will, come and take it freely. The prophet Isaiah saw it long before and painted it in the language of a garden and a spring. And the Lord shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones. And thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not, a spring of water, whose waters fail not. That is what the Lord makes of a soul that comes to him. Not a dry and thirsty land, not a cracked and empty pool, but a watered garden, green and living, fed by a spring that never fails. He satisfies your soul in drought. He makes fat your bones, strengthening what had grown weak. So even in the driest season, even when you have felt parched and empty for a very long time, the Lord is able to make you like a watered garden, and to be within you a spring whose waters do not fail. Come to the water tonight and be satisfied. And hear what the Lord said of his own voice, the voice that raised the man at Bethesda, for it is a voice that gives life to the dead. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of God, and they that hear shall live. They that hear shall live. That same voice is speaking over you tonight, my friend, the voice of the Son of God, and there is life in it. Whatever feels dead in you, whatever has grown cold or given up or stopped hoping, the voice of the Lord is able to call it back to life, the way it called strength back into legs that had not walked in 38 years. You do not have to summon the life yourself. You have only to hear his voice and to let it do what it alone can do. They that hear shall live. Hear him tonight and live. Remember, too, that the same Lord who healed at Bethesda healed everywhere he went and turned no one away. He healed the broken in heart and bound up their wounds. He said over his people, I am the Lord that healeth thee, and I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds. He went about doing good and healing all that were oppressed. Wherever he went, the sick were brought to him, and as many as touched him were made whole. Not some of them, not the ones who seemed most worthy. As many as reached out to him were made whole, everyone. And that same healing mercy is flowing over you tonight, without limit, without running dry, the mercy of the one who has never yet turned away, a soul that came to him in its need. You have come to him tonight simply by lying here and letting his word wash over you, and he does not turn you away. Now let the words turn toward comfort, for the God who heals the body is tender toward the heart, worn thin by long waiting. Hear how gently the Lord handles the ones who are nearly spent. A bruised reed shall he not break, and the smoking flax shall he not quench. A bruised reed he will not break. Think of what that means. A reed already bent and bruised, so fragile that the smallest pressure would snap it. He handles with such care that it is not broken, but restored. And a smoking flax, a wick whose flame has burned so low it is only a thread of smoke. He does not pinch out, but gently tends back into light. If you feel like a bruised reed tonight, bent low by the long season, or like a wick burned down to almost nothing, hear this. The Lord will not break you. He will not quench you. He handles the fragile with the greatest tenderness, and he is handling you tonight with hands that mend rather than break, that fan the last ember back to flame rather than putting it out. And hear what the Lord becomes for the one who is weary and worn in the beautiful picture the prophet drew. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. The shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Picture yourself in a hard and sun-beaten country, worn out by the long road, and then finding at last the deep, cool shadow of a great rock, a place to sit down, to rest, to be out of the heat. That is what the Lord is for the weary, a hiding place from the wind, a shelter from the storm, rivers of water where everything was dry, the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Come and sit down in his shadow tonight. You have walked a long and weary road. Here, in him, is the resting place your soul has been looking for. And do not think the Lord's kindness toward you is rare or occasional, doled out grudgingly. Hear how the psalmist described it. Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the God of our salvation. Daily loadeth us with benefits, not now and then, not once in a great while. Daily, every single day, the Lord loads his people with benefits, heaping mercy upon mercy, kindness upon kindness, until the day is full of them. Even in your hardest season, even in the long years of waiting, his benefits have been coming to you daily. Mercies you may have missed, kindnesses that were his hand in disguise, small graces that carried you through days you did not know how you would survive. He daily loads you with benefits. He is loading you with them tonight in the quiet, and he will load you with them again tomorrow and every day, for that is simply who he is. And to the fear that whispers you will not have the strength for whatever tomorrow holds, hear the old and steadying promise. As thy days, so shall thy strength be. Not more strength than you need, hoarded up for a future you cannot see, but exactly the strength for each day, given as each day comes. You do not need tomorrow's strength tonight. Tomorrow's strength will be there tomorrow, delivered fresh with the day, sufficient for whatever the day requires. So you may lay down the burden of the future now, the exhausting work of trying to feel strong enough in advance for troubles that have not yet come. As your days, so shall your strength be. God will meet each day with exactly the strength it needs, and he will not fail to meet tomorrow when it comes. Rest tonight in a God who gives strength day by day, and let tomorrow keep its own troubles. Hear again the gentlest invitation ever spoken, and let it be spoken to you, worn as you are by the long waiting. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. He does not say, come when you are stronger. He says, come now. Come heavy laden, come with your arms full of everything you were never meant to carry alone, and I will give you rest. Rest unto your souls, the deep rest, the true rest, the rest that reaches past the body into the tired places within. That rest is yours tonight. So come to him in the quiet of your heart, and lay down the whole long weight of your waiting, and let him give you the rest he has promised. Come unto me, he says, and I will give you rest. Let it be so. And when your own strength is gone, when you feel only how weak the long season has left you, hear the word the Lord spoke to a servant who begged for relief. My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. It is not that God waits for you to become strong before he works. It is that your very weakness is the place his strength shows itself most clearly, the empty place he most delights to fill. The man at Bethesda had no strength of his own, no strength at all, after 38 years. And that was no barrier to the Lord. It was the very place his power was made perfect. So you do not have to hide your weakness tonight, or be ashamed of how little you have left. The little you have left is exactly where his grace becomes sufficient. My grace is sufficient for thee. Let it be so. And now the words turn toward the night and toward your rest, for the God who healed at Bethesda is also the God who watches over the sleep of his beloved. Hear how near he stays through the dark hours. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. You are going to sleep tonight, but the one who watches over you never will. While you rest, he keeps. While you drift, he guards. The same Lord who saw the one man among the multitude, who never once took his eyes off the one who had waited so long, is watching over you now, and he will not look away all night long. You may close your eyes in perfect safety, for the eyes that keep you never close. Let this promise be a shelter you crawl inside of as you fade. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Picture it as you fall. A great and gentle wing spread over you, and you beneath it, small and safe and warm. The God who holds the whole sky bends down and covers one tired person with the sheltering warmth of himself, the way a bird covers what it loves. You are under his wing tonight. Nothing has to reach you here. There is no waiting under his wing, no watching the water, no fear of being last. There is only shelter and warmth and the steady heartbeat of the God who covers you. Under his wings you may trust. Let go now all the way and rest beneath the covering of the Almighty. Hear the promise that sleep itself is a gift from the hand of God, given freely to the ones he loves. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. For so he giveth his beloved sleep. You do not have to seize your rest by striving. It is a gift laid gently over you by a God who loves you, the way a good father turns down the light and sits by the bed until the child is safely asleep. And he is sitting by yours tonight. You have spent long years, perhaps, rising early and sitting late with the bread of sorrows, going over the worry again and again. Tonight you may stop. He gives his beloved sleep, and you are his beloved, and the sleep is for you. Let it come. Let it take you. Let him give you what he loves to give. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. For thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Both lay me down in peace and sleep. The two go together, and both are held in the same safety, a safety that comes from the Lord alone. It is not the locked door that makes you safe tonight, nor the quiet house, nor anything you have arranged. It is the Lord, only the Lord, who makes you dwell in safety, and he is as present in this room as the air you are breathing. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Thy sleep shall be sweet, not troubled, not shallow, not haunted, but sweet, the deep and gentle sleep of a soul at rest in the healing care of its Maker. So lay yourself down in peace all the way down, and let the sweetness come. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Hear the simple, restful faith in it, and let it become the shape of your own night. I will lay me down, I will sleep, I will awake, and through all of it, sleeping and waking alike, the Lord will sustain me. That is the whole story of a night in the care of God, and it will be the story of your night too. You will lay yourself down, you will sleep, and you will wake in the morning, sustained, held, carried through the hours of the dark by a God who never once looked away, and his mercies will be new upon you with the light. He is sustaining you already. He will sustain you all night long, and he will be the first thing that meets you when you open your eyes. And now, my friend, we come to the long, gentle river that will carry you the rest of the way down into sleep. Let the words flow over you now, slowly, one after another, the healing promises of God and the psalms of his rest, and you do not have to hold on to any of them. Let them carry you the way a river carries a leaf, without effort, without struggle. And every so often, let one truth return to you like a refrain, the truth the Lord spoke over the man at the pool, spoken now over you. Thou art made whole. Let your breathing slow. Let your body grow heavy and warm, and simply float now on the word of God as it flows toward sleep. Hear the shepherd's psalm, the one that has walked beside more frightened hearts than any words ever written, and let it walk beside yours tonight. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. He restoreth my soul. There is that word again, the word of the Bethesda pool, restored, made whole. And notice what comes just before it. He maketh me to lie down. He leadeth me beside the still waters. The shepherd does not drive his tired sheep onward through the night. He makes them lie down in green pastures, beside waters so still they hold the sky. And there, lying down beside the quiet water, the soul is restored. You are lying down now. He is leading you beside still waters. Let him restore your soul. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Even in the valley, even in the shadow, the psalm does not lose its calm, because the shepherd has not left. Thou art with me. That is the whole reason the fear can go, not because the valley is not real, but because you are not walking it alone. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Goodness and mercy are following you tonight, coming along behind you like two faithful companions who will not turn back all the days of your life, this day and tomorrow and every day yet to come. And you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Rest in that. Your story ends in the house of the Lord, and goodness and mercy are walking you home. Thou art made whole. Let the refrain return, and rest on it a moment before the river flows on. The Lord who leads you beside still waters is the same Lord who stood over the man at the pool and made him whole with a word, and he is speaking wholeness over you tonight, in the quiet, into every place the long years have worn thin. You do not have to reach for it. You have only to lie still beside the still waters and let the shepherd do the restoring while you rest. Thou art made whole. Let it be so. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands. There are more keeping you tonight than you can see. Over this room, over this bed, over the quiet of this night, He has given His angels charge, and their whole errand is you, to keep you in all your ways, to bear you up in their hands. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him, and show him my salvation. I will be with him in trouble, not always out of the trouble, but always with you in it, answering when you call, satisfying you at the last with a long life, and showing you His salvation. Rest inside that word, satisfy. It is the word for a hunger finally met, a longing finally filled. The man at the pool had a hunger of 38 years, and the Lord satisfied it in a moment. And He will satisfy you too, in His time, in His way, with a fullness your long waiting cannot imagine. I will be with him, He says, and I will satisfy him. Let it be so. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When darkness gathers, He is your light. When your own strength fails, as it failed the man at the pool, He is the strength of your life. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord. For in the time of trouble He shall hide me in His pavilion. In the secret of His tabernacle shall He hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. In the time of trouble He shall hide me. When trouble comes, God has a hiding place for His own, a secret shelter, a pavilion where the storm cannot reach. And He hides you there tonight, and sets your feet upon a rock above the flood. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. There is a goodness of the Lord waiting for you in the land of the living, a goodness you have not seen yet, but will, and it is enough to keep the heart from fainting through the longest night. And notice that even here, in the psalm of the one who waited, the Lord meets the waiting with strength. He shall strengthen thine heart. The man at Bethesda waited 38 years, and the Lord met his waiting at last with wholeness. So wait on Him, be of good courage, and let Him strengthen your heart in the very waiting, quietly, the way roots grow deeper in the dark, until the goodness you have hoped for comes at last. Thou art made whole. Let it be so. I sought the Lord, and He heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto Him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear Him, and delivereth them. He heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. Let the fear go tonight, all of it, into the hands of the one who delivers. And more, the angel of the Lord encamps round about you tonight, a ring of unseen keeping around the place where you lie, so that you are guarded on every side while you sleep. O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Taste and see. You do not have to take his goodness on anyone else's word tonight. You can taste it for yourself, simply by resting in him, by letting his care hold you through the dark. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, not far from them, nigh, near, close enough to hear the crying that has no words. If the long years have broken something in your heart, hear this. The Lord is near to you in a particular and tender way, drawn close by the very brokenness you thought would push him away. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Many, the psalm admits, not few. He does not pretend your afflictions are small or your troubles are simple. He only promises that they will not be the last word, for he delivereth out of them all. I will extol thee, my God, O King, and I will bless thy name for ever and ever. The Lord is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy. The Lord is good to all, and his tender mercies are over all his works. Gracious and full of compassion, and of great mercy, and good to all. Say those words slowly, and let them describe the one who is watching over you now. He is not harsh with you tonight. He is gracious. He is not quick to anger. He is full of compassion, slow and patient and kind, and his tender mercies are over you, spread like a covering of grace over everything he has made and over everything you are. The Lord upholdeth all that fall, and raiseth up all those that be bowed down. He upholds all that fall. He raises up all those that be bowed down. If the long waiting has bowed you low, he is the God who lifts, and he is lifting you tonight. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry, and will save them. He is nigh unto all who call, near, not far, listening, not distant, close enough to hear the smallest cry that rises from this bed tonight, and faithful to answer it in his time. The man at the pool cried out his whole trouble to the Lord, and the Lord answered him with wholeness. So call upon him tonight, even without words, even with only the quiet turning of your heart toward him, and know that he is near, and that he hears, and that he saves. Thou art made whole. Let the refrain settle over you once more. He is near, he hears, he heals, and he is making you whole while you rest. Let it be so. Hear how the God who heals takes hold of your hand in the dark, and receive it. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. He holds your right hand, not from a distance, not with instructions shouted across a gulf, but hand in hand, close, the way you would take the hand of someone you love who was afraid in the dark. Fear not, I will help thee. That is what he is saying over you tonight, holding your hand, steadying you, promising his help. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. He is holding you up tonight with his own right hand, and that hand does not tire, and it does not tremble, and it does not let go. So you may let go of the holding yourself, and simply be held, and hear the tenderness with which the Lord promises to comfort his people in a picture soft enough to fall asleep inside of. As one whom his mother comforteth, so will I comfort you, as a mother comforts a hurting child. Think of what that means. Not the distant comfort of a stranger, but the near and knowing comfort of a mother who gathers the child close and speaks low and holds it until the crying stops and the small body grows quiet and safe. That is how the Lord comforts you tonight. He gathers you close. He speaks his peace low over you in the dark, and he holds you until every trouble grows quiet, and you are still and safe in his arms. As one whom his mother comforteth, so will I comfort you. Let that comfort settle over you now, warm and near, and let it hold you all the way down into sleep. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the Creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. He giveth power to the faint, not to the strong, to the faint, and to them that have no might, to the ones who have run all the way out, as the man at the pool had run all the way out. He does not offer a lecture. He increaseth strength. Your strength is being renewed even now, in the stillness, in the quiet, trusting work of the tired, the way a field is renewed in the dark without any effort of its own. Thou art made whole. Let it be so. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am the Lord thy God, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. He does not promise that there will be no waters. He promises something better and truer, that you will never pass through them alone, and that the rivers, deep as they run, shall not overflow you. He knows your name. He formed you. He has called you his own. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. Thou art mine. Rest in those two words tonight. You belong to the Lord who heals, and what is his he keeps, and he will not let the waters have you, and he will not let the fire consume you, and he will not let the long night undo you. Thou art mine, he says, let it be so. And so the river has carried you a long way now, my friend, toward the quiet edge of sleep. There is nothing left undone tonight. There is nothing left to carry, and nothing left to wait for. You have rested in the story of the man at the pool, and you have heard the Lord ask his question over you, and you have heard his word of power, and you have heard his verdict, spoken now over you. Thou art made whole. Let go of the last of it now. Let go of the day. Let go of the long years of waiting, and the ache and the weight, and simply drift, held, safe, and deeply loved. Remember what the Lord saw at Bethesda, for he sees it in you tonight. He saw the one man among the multitude. He knew how long he had been in that case. He did not walk past. He walked toward, and he is walking toward you tonight, the same way, seeing you lie, knowing the long years, knowing the weariness no one else has counted, and he is not indifferent to a single one of them. You are not lost in the crowd of the world's suffering. He sees you. He knows. And he has come near, and he is here, standing over your rest, with healing in his word and tenderness in his heart. You are not alone in this room tonight. You may have felt, like the man at the pool, that you have no one, that others received what you were still waiting for, that your turn kept slipping away. But hear this once more before you sleep. The Lord himself has drawn near, and he is the one you need, and he is enough. The God who never slumbers is keeping watch over you, and the everlasting arms are underneath you, and the shadow of his wings is over you, and his angels are round about the place where you lie. While you sleep, he keeps. While you drift, he guards. You may close your eyes in perfect safety, for the eyes that watch over you never close, and the love that holds you never sleeps. Hear the blessing spoken over you now, the oldest blessing there is, and let it settle over you and cover you and hold you all night long. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. He blesses you, he keeps you. His face is shining upon you even in the dark. He is gracious to you. He lifts up his countenance upon you, and he gives you peace, deep and sweet and lasting, the peace of a soul at rest in the healing hands of its Maker. Receive it now. The Lord blesses me and keeps me and gives me peace. Let it be so. So let your breathing slow now, all the way down. Let it go deep, and let it go easy. There is nothing left to hold. Let your hands lie open and empty. Let your face grow soft. Let the last of the long days wait and the long seasons wait slide off your shoulders and sink down into the everlasting arms that are already holding you. You have done enough. You have waited long enough. You have been strong for long enough. Now you may rest and be weak and be held and be healed, and let the God who loves you do the rest while you sleep. Thou art made whole. Let it be so. Let us stay here a while longer in the quiet, and let the promises come once more, slowly, like the last gentle current of the river before it reaches the sea. There is no hurry now. There is nowhere you must go. The words will keep flowing over you for as long as you need them, soft and warm, and you may let each one settle, and then let it go, and drift a little further down toward sleep with every breath you take. You do not have to do anything at all now, but breathe and be still and be loved. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds. Let that be a truth you rest on. Whatever the long years have broken in you, he is able to heal gently with his own hands, in his own time. He hath torn, and he will heal thee. He hath smitten, and he will bind thee up. You do not have to hold the wound together any more tonight. He is holding it, and the same hand that made you, that formed you in secret and knit you together, is a healing hand, and it is resting over you now, and it will not be lifted all night long. The Lord heals me and binds up all my wounds. Let it be so. His kindness shall not depart from thee. Though the mountains depart and the hills be removed, his kindness toward you will still be standing. It does not depend on your strength tonight, or your feelings, or how the long season has gone. It is fixed by his own covenant of peace, and it holds you whether you feel it or not, steady and sure and unmoved. Rest your whole weight on a kindness that outlasts the mountains. It was reaching for you before you were born. It is holding you now, and it will still be holding you when the morning comes and the light returns. The kindness of God will never depart from me. Let it be so. I have loved thee with an everlasting love, saith the Lord. Therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. That is why you are here tonight, in this quiet, in this rest. Not by accident. You were drawn gently by cords of everlasting love, into the presence of the God who has loved you all along, through all the years of your waiting, whether you felt him near or not. His love has no beginning and no end, and it is wrapped around you now, warm and close, an everlasting love that will never let you go. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not ever. God has loved me with an everlasting love. Let it be so. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Lord hath dealt bountifully with thee. Return to your rest now, you were made for it. And the Lord, who has dealt so bountifully with you across all your days, even the hard ones, even the long years by the pool of your own waiting, is dealing bountifully with you still, this very night, in this quiet room, in the dark. His bounty is all around you. His mercy is underneath you. His peace is over you. And his healing is at work within you, gently, patiently, all night long, while you do nothing at all but breathe and trust and rest. Return unto my rest, O my soul. Let it be so. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. Picture it once more as you fade. A great warm wing spread over you, and you beneath it, small and safe and still. Under his wings you may trust. Under his wings nothing has to reach you. Under his wings there is no more waiting, no more watching the water, no more fear of being last. There is only shelter and warmth and home. And the mountains of his care are round about you, as the mountains are round about the city, on every side, so that you are ringed about by the presence of God, as solid as the everlasting hills. There is nothing to fear here. There is only the slow, sweet drift down into sleep. I rest under the shadow of his wings. Let it be so. Let the quiet deepen now. Let every muscle soften, from your brow to your jaw, from your shoulders to your hands, all the way down to the soles of your tired feet. There is nothing more to think about tonight, and nothing more to solve, and nothing more to wait for. The story has been told, and the promises have done their gentle work, and now they only stay near, like a lamp left burning low in the corner of the room, like a friend seated quietly by your bed who will not leave until you are fast asleep. The Lord is near me, and he will not leave. Let it be so. Feel now how heavy your body has become, heavy and warm and wonderfully at ease, sinking down into the softness beneath you, held and cradled and completely safe. There is a stillness settling over the whole of you, from the crown of your head, down through your chest, down through your arms, down through your legs, a stillness like deep water, like the hush that falls over the world when snow is falling in the night. Each breath is slower than the one before it. Each breath carries a little more of the day away. Breathe in the peace of God, and breathe out the last of the weariness. Breathe in his mercy, and breathe out the fear. He restoreth my soul. Whatever the long season has spent in you, he is restoring quietly, while you sleep, filling again what was poured out, mending again what was torn, greening again what had gone dry. He is the same Lord who restored the man at the pool in a single moment, and he is restoring you now in the deep and hidden places where only he can reach. You are not the same at the end of a night in his care as you were at the beginning, for the God who never sleeps has been tending you through all the dark hours. The Lord restores my soul. Let it be so. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. Lay it down now, the whole of it, into hands that are able to carry what you cannot, and feel how much lighter you become the moment you let it go. He will sustain you. He always has. He always will. And in the place where the burden used to be, he pours his peace, the peace that passeth all understanding, guarding your heart and your mind while you sleep. I cast my burden on the Lord, and he sustains me. Let it be so. There is nothing left to fear. There is nothing left to fix. There is nothing left to wait for. There is only rest and peace and the quiet, unsleeping care of the God who made you and loves you and will not let you go. He is here. He has always been here. He was here through every year of your waiting, and he will be here long after you have fallen asleep, keeping watch, standing guard, holding you fast through every dark and quiet hour. So let go now all the way, and hold nothing back, and give the whole weight of yourself, body and soul, into the keeping of the one who made you and healed you and loves you without end. The night is quiet around you now, and the quiet is kind. Outside the window the world has gone still, and inside this room there is only the soft sound of your own slow breathing and the gentle presence of the God who keeps you. Let your thoughts grow slow and few. Let them drift like leaves on the surface of the river, floating past one after another until there are none left and the surface of your mind is smooth and still and clear. You are safe here. You are held here. You are loved here more deeply than you have ever let yourself believe. Behold, he that keepeth thee shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. So there is no need to keep watch tonight. There is no need to stay alert or brace against the dark or hold yourself ready for whatever tomorrow may bring. He is keeping watch. He is holding tomorrow, and he is bidding you gently to lay it all down and close your eyes and sleep. The Lord keeps me, and he does not sleep. Let it be so. Every promise you have heard tonight is still true. He heals the broken. He binds up the wounds. He gives his beloved sleep. He restores the soul. He makes the waiting whole. He does not forget. He does not forsake, and his mercy endureth forever. Let those truths be the soft ground you sink into now, deeper and deeper, warmer and warmer, until the last thread of tension has gone and the last worry has faded, and there is nothing left in you but rest and peace and the quiet nearness of God. Thou art made whole. Let it be so. Feel your breathing slow even further now, so soft it barely stirs the air, each breath a small letting go, each breath carrying you a little further out onto the still water, a little closer to sleep. There is nowhere you must be. There is nothing you must do. There is only this bed and this dark and this deep and gentle peace, and the God who loves you keeping his faithful watch over your rest. He is healing you even now in ways you cannot see, in the deep and hidden places where only he can reach. And he asks nothing of you in return but that you lie still and trust and let him. So let him now. Let him do the healing. Let him do the keeping. Let him do the holding. And simply rest. The everlasting arms are underneath you, and they will not let you fall. The shadow of his wings is over you, and nothing can reach you here. The angels of his keeping are round about you, and the mountains of his care. And his love is holding you fast, deeper than your trouble, wider than your fear, stronger than the longest night, and stronger than the longest wait. I am held by the love of God, and I will rest. Let it be so. Come unto me, he says, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. You have labored, you have been heavy laden, you have waited long, and now the rest he promised is yours, freely, simply, only for the coming and the trusting and the letting go. So come to him now in the quiet of your heart, and lay your head against his faithfulness, and let the rest come. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Rest unto your souls, the deep rest, the true rest, the rest that reaches past the body into the tired places within. And he is giving it to you now as a gift. I find rest for my soul in him. Let it be so. So be still now, beloved. Be still and know that he is God. Be still and know that he is good. Be still and know that he is holding you and healing you and keeping you, and that he will not let you go. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not ever, world without end. The room is dim and warm, and the covers are soft, and your body has grown wonderfully heavy, sinking down, letting go, at ease at last. Nothing is required of you now, nothing at all. Only rest, only breath, only the quiet mercy of God settling over you like the gentlest of blankets, tucking you in for the night. He knows how tired you are. He is not disappointed in your weariness. He remembers that you are dust, and he pities you the way a father pities his child, and he has drawn you here tonight by cords of everlasting love to heal you and to hold you and to give you rest. So let the breath go slow and deep. Let the shoulders fall. Let the hands lie open and empty, holding nothing, needing to hold nothing, because the everlasting arms are holding you. God remembers my frame and pities me and carries me. Let it be so. Stay here now in the deep quiet, and let the promises keep coming, slower and softer than before, until they are barely more than a whisper laid over your rest. You do not have to listen. You do not have to hold on. Let them simply be true over you, the way the stars are true above the roof, whether you see them or not, the way the morning is already on its way, whether you are awake to watch for it or not. The Lord is your keeper, and he does not sleep. The Lord is your shepherd, and you shall not want. The Lord is your healer, and he is at work in you tonight. His arms are underneath you, his wing is over you, his angels are round about you, and his love is holding you fast. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. He restoreth thy soul. He hath torn, and he will heal thee. He hath smitten, and he will bind thee up. Whatever the long years have broken, he is mending gently while you sleep. And whatever you cannot do for yourself, he is doing, the way he raised the man who had not risen in 38 years with a word in a moment out of pure mercy. Feel how heavy and warm your body has become, sinking down, held and cradled, and completely safe. There is nothing left to do now but breathe and be still and be loved. Each breath is slower than the last. Each breath carries you a little further down toward sleep. Breathe in the peace of God and breathe out the last of the weariness. Breathe in his mercy and breathe out the fear. Breathe in the everlasting love that has held you all your life, and breathe out the long, hard season, and let it go, and let it go, and let it go. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You are dwelling there now in the secret place, under the shadow of his wings, where nothing can reach you and nothing can harm you, hidden away in the very heart of God. The eternal God is your refuge, and underneath you are the everlasting arms. However far you have sunk tonight, however long the road that brought you here, you cannot fall below them, for they are underneath everything, and they do not tire, and they do not let go. So let the whole weight of yourself down into them now, and rest. He giveth his beloved sleep, and you are his beloved. and the sleep is for you. It is a gift, already given, already yours, laid gently over you by the hand of the one who loves you. Let it come. Let it take you. Let it carry you down, past thought, past worry, past the reach of every trouble and every year of waiting, into the deep and healing rest of the ones he loves. Thy sleep shall be sweet. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Sweet sleep, deep sleep, the untroubled sleep of a soul at rest in the healing care of its God. There is nothing in this room to fear. There is nothing in this night to dread. Only rest, only peace, only the nearness of the God who loves you. The God who never slumbers is watching over you this very moment, and the everlasting arms will hold you all night long, and the morning will surely come in its own good time, with fresh mercy in its hands. But that is the morning's work, and the morning will tend to it without any help from you. For now there is only this quiet room, and this gentle dark, and this deep and settled peace. For now there is only the healing word of God, keeping its faithful watch over your rest. For now there is only the love of the one who made you and formed you and knows your name and will never once let you go. Think no more tonight of the road behind you, the long years, the weariness, the waiting that wore you thin. And think no more of the road ahead, for it is held already in hands that are stronger and kinder than your own. There is only tonight. There is only this rest. There is only the quiet mercy of a God who bends close to the tired and the hurting, and asks nothing of them but that they lie still and be loved. He knows how tired you are. He is not disappointed in your weariness. He remembers that you are dust, and he pities you the way a father pities his child, and he has drawn you here tonight by cords of everlasting love, to heal you, and to hold you, and to give you rest. So let the breath go slow and deep. Let the shoulders fall. Let the hands lie open and empty, holding nothing, needing to hold nothing, because the everlasting arms are holding you. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is round about you, as the mountains are round about the city. The sun shall not smite you by day, nor the moon by night, and no fear of the darkness shall come near the place where you lie, for he has covered you, and he is keeping you, and he does not sleep. His kindness shall not depart from you, though the mountains themselves depart. He has graven you upon the palms of his hands, where he cannot forget you, where you are held before his eyes forever. He is bending over you now, in the quiet, with healing in his hands and an everlasting love in his heart. And he will not leave you all night long. Thou art made whole. Let the refrain return once more, soft as breath. The Lord who stood over the pool and made the waiting man whole is standing over your rest tonight, and he is speaking wholeness into every place the long years have worn thin. You do not have to reach for it. You have only to lie still and let him do it while you sleep. Thou art made whole. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Lord hath dealt bountifully with thee. Return to your rest now. You were made for it. And the Lord, who has dealt so bountifully with you across all your days, is dealing bountifully with you still, even now, even here, even in the dark. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Your strength is being renewed even now, in the stillness, the way a field is renewed in the dark, slowly, invisibly, without any effort of its own. In the morning there will be more of you than there is tonight, because the God who never faints has been at work in the quiet while you slept. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. Let that be the last promise you carry down into sleep. He has seen every tear you have cried in the dark when no one else was watching. He has heard the prayer you could barely finish. He has counted the long years no one else has counted. And he is bending over you now with hands more gentle than you have ever known, beginning quietly the work that no one else could do. You do not have to feel it for it to be real. You do not have to understand it. The healing of God comes softly in the night to the ones he loves, and you are one of the ones he loves. You always have been. You always will be. So rest now, beloved of God. Rest deep and rest sweet and rest safe in the healing hands that will not let you go. Let go now. Breathe slow and drift down at last into the deep and gentle rest that he gives so freely and so tenderly to the ones that he loves. And he loves you. He has always loved you. He will love you still when the morning breaks. Let us linger here in the hush before sleep, and let the mercy of God keep washing over you, wave upon gentle wave. There is no clock in this quiet. There is no task waiting. There is no water to watch, and no line to be first in. There is only the slow rhythm of your breathing, and the steady, unsleeping love of the one who is keeping watch over your rest. He is good. Say it softly to your own heart, or simply let it be said over you. He is good, and his mercy endureth forever. He is good, and his compassions fail not. He is good, and he is good to you tonight in this room, in this body, with these exact needs and these exact fears and these exact long years of waiting. The Lord is good to all, and his tender mercies are over all his works. His tender mercies are over you now, spread like a covering of grace over everything he has made, and over everything you are, and over everything you carry. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. You do not have to take it on anyone else's word tonight. You can taste it for yourself, his goodness, simply by resting in him, by letting his care hold you through the dark, by trusting that the hands you are resting in are kind. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is the strength of my life. There is nothing left in this night to fear, for the one who is my light is here, and he is stronger than anything the dark can hold, and stronger than anything the long years have done. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He preserves your soul tonight, the deepest and truest part of you, guarding it as you sleep, keeping it safe until the morning and beyond the morning, from this time forth and even forevermore. Let the peace come now, the perfect peace of the mind that is stayed on God. You do not have to hold your mind there by straining. Just let his name be the last thing it rests on, the pillow beneath your thoughts, and let the perfect peace he promised settle over you and still the last of the day. The peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. It does not need a reason. It comes without one, settling over a heart that has every cause to be troubled, guarding it anyway, keeping it anyway, because God has given it, and he is giving it to you now. Let not your heart be troubled, he says to you tonight, neither let it be afraid. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not the fragile peace of a quiet day, but the unshakable peace of the Lord himself, given to you to keep, a peace that holds no matter what the morning brings. Feel your body grow heavier still, sinking down into the softness beneath you, every muscle letting go, every part of you at rest. Your feet are at rest. Your legs are at rest, the way the man's legs came to rest at last after all his years of longing. Your hands lie open and empty. Your shoulders have come all the way down. Your face is soft, and your breath is slow and deep and easy. There is nothing to hold. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to fear. There is only rest and peace and the quiet, unsleeping care of the God who made you and loves you and will not let you go. He is here. He has always been here. He was here before you were born, and he will be here when this life is over. And he is here tonight, in this room, closer than the dark, closer than your own breath, keeping watch over the place where you lie. You are not alone. You have never been alone, not even in the longest years of the waiting, when it felt most like you had no one. He was there. He is here. And he will not leave you all night long, for the God who never slumbers is bending over your rest with nothing but love in his heart toward you. So let go now, all the way, without holding anything back. Give the whole weight of yourself, body and soul, into the keeping of the one who made you and healed you and loves you without end. He is strong enough to hold you. He is gentle enough to be trusted, and he is near enough to have already caught you. The everlasting arms are underneath you. The shadow of his wings is over you. The angels of God are round about you. And the love of God is holding you fast, deeper than your trouble, wider than your fear, stronger than the longest night. He healeth all thy diseases. He redeemeth thy life from destruction. He crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies. He satisfieth thy mouth with good things, so that thy youth is renewed like the eagles. He is renewing you tonight in the deep and hidden places while you rest, and his mercies will be new upon you with the morning. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Let your very breathing be the blessing now, slow and soft and steady, rising to the God who gave it, as your thoughts grow quiet and your eyes grow heavy, and sleep comes gently at last to carry you home. Thou art made whole. Let the refrain come once more, softer than before. He said it over the man at the pool, and he says it over you tonight. Thou art made whole. Rest in it. Sleep in it, and let it be the truth that holds you through the dark. And when the morning comes, as it surely will, his mercies will be new again, waiting for you fresh with the light. For weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Your morning is coming, but the morning can wait. For now there is only sleep, and he is giving it to you, freely, tenderly, as a gift to the one that he loves. Rest now, beloved of God. You are healed in his heart, and held in his arms, and kept by his unsleeping love. Let every last thought grow quiet and dim, and let your slow breathing carry you the rest of the way, down into the sweet and dreamless rest of the well and truly loved. Drift a little deeper now, beloved, for there is nothing left in all the world but this quiet and this rest. The house is still, the night is kind, and the God who made the heavens is bending near to one tired soul in the dark, with healing in his hands and a song of love upon his lips. He gathereth the lambs with his arm, and carrieth them in his bosom, and shall gently lead those that are with young. You are one of the lambs tonight, one of the ones too tired to walk another step. And he has gathered you up, and he is carrying you close against his heart, and he is leading you gently, at the pace of the weak and not the strong. So you do not have to keep up tonight. You do not have to press on. You have only to be carried close to the heart of the shepherd, while he does the walking and the watching and the keeping all the way through the night and into the morning. He will strengthen thee upon thy bed. He will make all thy bed in thy sickness. He is here upon the bed with you, strengthening you, tending you, smoothing the very place where you lie, the way a mother tends the bed of a sick child through the long hours of the dark. You are not alone on this bed. He is here. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. If the long years have broken your heart, he is near to you in a particular and tender way, drawn close by the very brokenness you feared would push him away. He is not far. He is nigh. He is here. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. He does not pretend your afflictions are small or few or simple. He only promises that they will not be the last word, for he delivereth out of them all, in his time, in his way, with a faithfulness that has never once failed. So rest in that faithfulness now. You do not have to see the whole way through. You have only to trust the one who does, and to lay your head against his steadiness, and to let him carry the weight of tomorrow while you sleep. Feel the stillness settle deeper over you, from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet, a stillness like deep water, like the hush of snow falling in the night, like the peace that comes when at last there is nothing left to do but rest. Your breathing is slow now and soft and easy. Each breath carries a little more of the day away. Each breath draws you a little further out onto the still water, a little closer to sleep. And with every breath, the peace of God settles deeper, and the weariness lifts, and the fear grows small and fades to nothing at all. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. Let your mind be stayed on him now, not by effort, but simply by letting his promises be the last things it holds. And let the perfect peace he promised come, and cover you, and guard the borders of your rest until sleep takes you gently down. He is your refuge and your fortress. In him will you trust. He is your hiding place. He preserves you from trouble. He compasses you about with songs of deliverance. There is a ring of his keeping around the place where you lie tonight, a wall of gentle attention on every side, so that nothing can reach you that has not first passed through his hands. You are safe here. You are held here. You are loved here more deeply than you have ever let yourself believe. And you may close your eyes in perfect safety, for the eyes that watch over you never close, and the love that holds you never sleeps. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. You are going to sleep tonight, but the one who keeps you never will. While you rest, he keeps. While you drift, he guards. While you sleep, he watches, all through the long dark, faithful and unwearied, until the morning light comes stealing soft across your face. So there is no need to keep watch. There is no need to stay alert, or brace against the dark, or hold yourself ready for tomorrow. He is keeping watch. He is holding tomorrow. And he is bidding you gently to lay it all down, and close your eyes, and sleep. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. Lay it down now, the whole of it, into hands that are able to carry what you cannot. He will sustain you. He always has. He always will. And in the place where the burden used to be, he pours his peace, deep and sweet and unbroken. There is nothing left to carry. There is nothing left to fear. There is nothing left to wait for. There is only rest in the arms of the God who loves you and the letting him do the rest. And he is doing it now, gently, while you rest, binding up every wound, renewing every weary place, quieting every fear, and holding you close through the whole of the night. Let the words grow quiet now, and the room grow still, and sleep come gently, at last, to carry you home. The healing word of God will keep its watch. The everlasting arms will hold you fast, and the God who heals will make you whole while you sleep, tonight and tomorrow night, and all the nights to come. Rest now, beloved. Rest deep. Rest sweet. You are healed in the heart of God, and held in the arms of God, and loved beyond the reach of any darkness, any sickness, any sorrow, any night, and any long year of waiting. Let go. Breathe slow, and drift down into the deep and gentle rest that he gives to the ones that he loves. And he loves you. He always has. He always will. Sink a little deeper now into the warm and gentle dark, and let the last of the promises settle over you like a blanket drawn up under your chin by a hand that loves you. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. There is a song over you tonight, a song of joy sung by God himself over one tired and beloved soul, and you may fall asleep beneath it, safe and warm and cherished. You do not have to hear it with your ears. It is there all the same, over this room, over this bed, the singing of a God who delights in you, who has quieted himself in his love over you the way a parent grows quiet and content over a sleeping child. He delights in you. He always has. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. He is holding you up tonight with his own right hand, and that hand does not tire, and it does not tremble, and it does not let go. So you may let go of the holding yourself. You may stop bracing, stop striving, stop trying to keep it all together, and simply be held the way a tired child is held, safe in arms, stronger and kinder than your own. God is with me. He upholds me, and I will not be afraid. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. He does not promise a life with no deep waters. He promises to be with you in them, so that they never close over your head, so that you are never swept away, so that you come through to the other side held fast by his hand. And you will come through. Whatever waters you are passing through tonight, they shall not overflow you, for the God who owns you will not let the waters have you. He formed you. He called you by your name. He has said, Thou art mine. And what is his, he keeps. Feel now how far away the day has become, how quiet the world has grown, how soft and heavy your body has become, sinking down into the softness beneath you, at ease at last, held and cradled, and completely safe. There is nothing required of you now, nothing at all, only rest, only breath, only the quiet mercy of God, settling over you deeper and deeper until there is nothing left in you but peace and stillness and the sweet nearness of the one who loves you. He knoweth thy frame, he remembereth that thou art dust. He is not surprised by your weakness tonight or disappointed by how little you have left. He made you. He knows you are dust, fragile and finite and easily worn down, and he does not hold it against you. He pities you the way a good father pities a small and tired child, with tenderness, not with blame. So you do not have to pretend to be stronger than you are tonight. You do not have to hide how frail the long years have left you. The God who made you knows your frame and loves you all the more tenderly for it, and he is bending over your weakness now with nothing but gentleness in his heart. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth thee. Thy mercy, O Lord, endureth forever. Whatever is unfinished in you tonight, whatever feels broken or incomplete, he has taken it up as his own concern, and he will perfect it, complete it, bring it to its good end, because you are the work of his own hands, and he does not abandon what he has made. So rest in the God who finishes what he starts. You do not have to see the whole way through. You have only to trust the one who does, and to let him perfect in his own faithful time that which concerns you while you sleep. Let the words grow softer still now, and slower, until they are only a whisper laid over your rest. He heals, he binds up, he restores, he renews, he carries, he keeps. He gives his beloved sleep, and he loves you more than you have ever known. Rest now. Be still now. Let go now. The everlasting arms are underneath you. The shadow of his wings is over you. The song of the Lord is above you, and the love of God is holding you fast, and it will not let you go, not tonight, not tomorrow, not ever, world without end. Thou art made whole. Let it be the last word you carry into sleep. The waiting is over. The Lord is here, and he has spoken his wholeness over you. Thou art made whole. Good night, beloved of God. Sleep in the peace of the one who made you and healed you and loves you without end. And let your last and softest thought be simply this, as you drift down into the deep and gentle dark. I am held, and I am healed, and I am loved, and I am safe in the arms of God. A little further now, beloved, into the deep and quiet rest, and let the mercy of God carry you the rest of the way. He satiateth the longing soul, and filleth the hungry soul with goodness. Whatever the long season has emptied out of you, he is filling again tonight, quietly, while you rest, pouring back his goodness into every place that ran dry, until the emptiness is gone, and your soul is full to the brim once more. You have been running on empty for a long time, perhaps. Tonight you may stop and be still, and let the God who fills the longing soul begin to fill you again, without any effort of your own, only the effort of resting, only the work of letting go. He is thy life and the length of thy days. He is the strength of thy heart and thy portion forever. When your own strength gives out, as the man's strength had given out by the pool, there is a deeper strength that does not, and it is God himself holding up the heart from the inside when the heart can no longer hold up itself. And he is enough. He has always been enough. He will always be enough. So you do not have to be enough tonight. You do not have to hold yourself together, or find the strength, or carry the weight. You have only to lean the whole of yourself upon the one who is your portion forever, and to rest, and to let him be your strength while you sleep. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He does not drive his tired sheep onward through the night. He makes them lie down in green pastures, beside waters so still they hold a sky, and there, lying down, beside the quiet water, the soul is restored. You are lying down now. He is leading you beside still waters, and he is restoring your soul gently in the quiet while you rest. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Even in the valley the fear can go, not because the valley is not real, but because you are not walking it alone. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Goodness and mercy are following you tonight, coming along behind you like two faithful companions who will not turn back all the days of your life, this day and tomorrow and every day yet to come. And you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Feel the peace settle deeper now, warm and soft and complete, until there is nothing left in you but rest. Your body is heavy and at ease. Your breathing is slow and gentle. Your mind is quiet, stayed on the goodness of God. And sleep is drawing near, soft and sweet, to carry you the rest of the way home. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to do but rest in the love of the God who made you, and let him make you whole while you sleep. He is here. He is near. He is holding you, and he will not let you go. Let the last of the words fall silent now, and let the healing word of God keep its quiet watch over your rest. And let the everlasting arms hold you fast all through the gentle dark until the morning comes with mercies made new. Rest now, beloved of God, healed in his heart and held in his arms and kept by his unsleeping love. Let go and breathe slow and drift down into the deep and dreamless rest of the well and truly loved, until the soft light of morning comes stealing warm across your peaceful face. Just a little further now into the last and deepest quiet, and let the God of all comfort carry you gently over the edge of sleep. He is the God of all comfort, who comforteth us in all our tribulation. He does not stand far off from your trouble. He draws near to it, and he comforts. And his comfort reaches the places that nothing else can touch, deep in the tired chambers of the heart, deep in the weary places of the body, deep in the quiet corners of the soul. So let him comfort you now. Let the comfort of God settle over you like warmth returning to something that had grown cold, easing every ache, quieting every fear, filling every empty place with peace. You are comforted tonight. You are held tonight. You are loved tonight, beyond anything you have ever let yourself believe. The Lord will command his loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night his song shall be with me. His song is with you now, in the night, a quiet music beneath the silence, the song of a God who watches over your rest and delights to keep you. Let it be the last thing you hear as you drift, his song over you all night long. When I remember thee upon my bed, and meditate on thee in the night watches, because thou hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. In the shadow of his wings you may rejoice tonight, and rest and be at peace, hidden away where nothing can reach you, sheltered by the God who has been your help through every trouble and every long year, and will be your help still. Feel your breathing slow to its gentlest now, so soft it barely stirs the air, each breath a small letting go, each breath carrying you down and down and down into the deep and healing sleep that he has prepared for you. There is nowhere you must be. There is nothing you must do. There is only rest and peace and the love of God holding you close. He giveth his beloved sleep, and you are his beloved, and the sleep is for you. It is a gift, already given, already yours. Let it come. Let it take you. Let it carry you home. The man at the pool waited 38 years, and the Lord made him whole in a moment. Whatever you have waited for, however long it has been, the same Lord is near to you tonight, and he is faithful, and his timing is perfect, and he will not fail you. So you may rest tonight without striving, and leave the waiting in his hands, and trust that the God who made the waiting man whole is at work in you too, quietly, in his own good time. Rest now, beloved of God. You are healed in his heart, and held in his arms, and covered by his wing, and kept by his unsleeping love, and loved beyond the reach of any darkness, any sorrow, any sickness, any night. Let go now. Breathe slow, and sink down at last into the deep and gentle rest of the well and truly loved. The night is deep now, and still, and kind, and there is nothing left in all the world but this quiet and this rest and the gentle keeping of God. He hath said, I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee. So you may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear. He is not going anywhere tonight. He will not step away. He will not forsake the one he loves. He is here, and he will be here all through the dark, and he will be here still when the morning comes. Underneath you are the everlasting arms, and they will not tire, and they will not let go. Over you is the shadow of his wings, and nothing can reach you there. Around you are the angels of his keeping, and the mountains of his care, ringing the place where you lie. And above you is the song of the Lord, sung softly over one beloved soul all night long. So rest, beloved. Let the last of your thoughts grow quiet and dim. Let your body grow heavy and still. Let your breathing slow to the gentlest rhythm, and let each breath carry you a little further into sleep. You are held, you are healed, you are kept, you are loved, and you are safe in the arms of the God who will not let you go. Deeper still now, beloved, and softer, into the last quiet before sleep, where there is nothing but the love of God and the gentle dark. He healed the man at the pool with a word, and he is speaking over you now, in the silence, words older than your pain and stronger than your fear. Rise, be made whole. Fear not, I am with thee, thou art mine. Let them fall over you like a soft rain on dry ground, and let them soak all the way down into the deep places where healing begins, while you do nothing at all but breathe and rest. There is a stillness in this room now, deep and holy, the stillness of a place where God is keeping watch. Feel it settle over you. Feel it quiet your thoughts, one by one, until there are none left but peace. Feel it ease the tension from your body, from your brow, from your shoulders, from your hands, until you are soft and heavy and completely at rest. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that He is good. Be still and know that He is holding you. There is nothing you must do tonight. There is nothing you must solve. There is nothing you must be. You have only to lie here in the stillness and be loved. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. He is the shade over you tonight, the cool and gentle shadow that keeps the heat of every trouble from reaching you. And under His shade you may rest and be at peace, and let the long day and the long season fade away. Feel how heavy your body has grown, sinking down into the softness beneath you, held and cradled and completely safe. Your breath is slow now, and deep and easy, each one carrying you a little further out, onto the still water, a little closer to sleep. There is nowhere you must be. There is nothing you must do. Only rest, only breath, only the nearness of the God who loves you. He careth for you. Cast all your care upon Him, for He careth for you, not for people in general, but for you in particular tonight, in this room, with these exact fears and these exact long years of waiting. The care you have carried so long, He is willing to carry, because He cares for the one who has been carrying it. So let it go, all of it, into His hands and feel how much lighter the darkness becomes. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the loneliest years, when it felt most like you had no one, He was there, unseen, faithful, keeping watch. And He is here tonight, nearer than the dark, nearer than your own breath, and He will not leave you, not for one moment of the whole long night. So let go now, all the way, and give the whole weight of yourself into the arms that have held you all your life. The everlasting arms are underneath you. They will not tire, they will not let go, and there is no bottom to them, no depth you could sink to where they are not still holding you fast. Rest now, beloved, rest deep, rest sweet. The healing word of God is keeping its watch over you, and the everlasting arms are holding you, and the God who heals is making you whole while you sleep. Let go, breathe slow, and drift down into the deep and gentle rest that He gives to the ones that He loves. And He loves you. He always has. He always will. Almost all the way down now, beloved, into the deep and healing rest, and let the peace of God carry you the last of the way. He hath said, Behold, thou art made whole. Let that be the truth you fall asleep inside of. Not thou wilt be made whole some day, if you wait long enough, if you are good enough, if the water stirs at the right time. But thou art made whole now, spoken over you by the Lord, who needs no pool and no stirring and no being first, who heals with a word out of pure and everlasting love. So rest in the wholeness He has spoken. You do not have to feel it all at once. You do not have to understand how. The healing of God unfolds in His own perfect time, gently, often unseen, the way a wound heals quietly beneath the bandage, the way the dawn comes slowly and without a sound. You have only to trust the one who spoke, and to rest, and to let Him do the making whole while you sleep. Feel the last of the day dissolve now, like mist over water, when the light comes soft and low. All that it asked of you is over. All that it took from you, He is quietly giving back. You are lighter than you were an hour ago, and you will be lighter still by morning, for the God who satisfies the weary soul has been at His gentle work all evening, and He will not stop while you sleep. There is a warmth spreading through you now, from the center of your chest outward, down your arms and into your open hands, down through your body and into your resting legs, a warmth like sunlight, like being wrapped in something soft and clean and kind. It is the nearness of God, and under it every knot is loosening, and every ache is easing, and every fear is growing quiet and small, and then fading away to nothing at all. The Lord bless thee, and keep thee. The Lord make His face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up His countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. He blesses you, He keeps you. His face is shining upon you even in the dark, and He gives you peace, deep and sweet and unbroken, the peace of a soul at rest in the healing hands of its Maker. Peace to your mind that has thought too long today. Peace to your heart that has felt too much. Peace to your body that has carried you so faithfully and is so tired now. Peace to the wound you have not spoken of, and the fear you have not named, and the long waiting that has worn you thin. Peace, peace, He says over you tonight, and I will heal him. Feel your breathing slow to its very gentlest now, barely stirring the air, each breath a quiet letting go, each breath carrying you down into the deep and dreamless rest of the well and truly loved. There is nothing to hold. There is nothing to fear. There is only the love of God wrapped around you and the sleep of God given to you, and the morning of God waiting for you at the far end of the night. Rest now, beloved of God. You are healed in his heart. You are held in his arms. You are covered by his wing and kept by his unsleeping love and carried by the everlasting arms that will not tire and will not let go. Let go now. Breathe slow and drift all the way down into the deep and gentle rest that he gives so freely and so tenderly to the ones that he loves. And he loves you. He has always loved you. He will love you still when the morning breaks. Let the quiet hold you now, beloved, deep and warm, and let a few last promises drift over you like the softest of blankets before you sleep. He is faithful that promised. Every word he has spoken over you tonight he will keep, for he is not a man that he should lie, nor the Son of Man that he should repent. What he has said, he will do. And he has said, I will heal thee. He has said, I will restore health unto thee. He has said, thou art made whole. So rest on his faithfulness, which is greater than your doubt, and older than your fear, and surer than the ground beneath you. Great is thy faithfulness, O God. Morning by morning new mercies I see. His faithfulness is new every morning, and it will be there for you when you wake, fresh and full, waiting with the light. And it is with you now, in the night, keeping the dark around you soft and safe, holding you fast through every hour until the dawn. Feel how still the world has grown, how quiet, how far away the day has become. There is only this room now, and this gentle dark, and the soft sound of your own slow breathing, and the nearness of the God who keeps you. Let your thoughts grow slow and few, drifting like leaves on the surface of the water, floating past one by one until there are none left, and your mind is smooth and still and clear. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. You are lying down now beside the still waters, and the shepherd is restoring your soul, gently in the quiet while you rest. There is no need to run tonight. There is no need to strive. The shepherd has made you lie down, and he is watching over you, and he will not let anything harm you all night long. He shall gather the lambs with his arm, and carry them in his bosom. You are gathered up tonight, close against the heart of the shepherd, carried, held, kept warm and safe. You do not have to walk another step. You have only to be carried, and to rest, and to let him do the keeping. There is nothing left to fear. There is nothing left to fix. There is nothing left to wait for. There is only rest in the arms of the God who loves you, and the letting him do the rest. He is here. He is near. He is holding you. He is healing you. And he will not let you go. Not tonight. Not tomorrow. Not ever. The everlasting arms are underneath you. The shadow of his wings is over you. The song of the Lord is above you, sung softly over one beloved soul. And the love of God is holding you fast, deeper than your trouble, wider than your fear, stronger than the longest night and the longest wait. Rest now, beloved. Rest deep. Rest sweet. Let go of the day. Let go of the years. Let go of everything, and give the whole weight of yourself into the keeping of the one who made you and healed you and loves you without end. He is strong enough to hold you. He is gentle enough to be trusted. And he has already caught you. Let the last of the words fall silent now, and let the healing word of God keep its quiet watch over your rest, and let sleep come gently, at last, to carry you home. You are held, you are healed, you are kept, you are loved, and you are safe in the arms of God, tonight and tomorrow night, and all the nights to come. The night is deep now, beloved, and you are nearly asleep, and there is nothing left but the gentle keeping of God and the soft dark all around you. Let these last promises settle over you like the warmth of a low fire in a quiet room. He will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on him. He giveth his beloved sleep. He healeth the broken in heart. He restoreth the soul. He maketh whole, and he never sleeps, so that you may. You have carried so much for so long. Tonight you may set it all down. The worry you woke with, the ache you have grown used to, the years of waiting no one else has counted. Set it all down into the hands of the one who is able to carry it, and feel how light you become, how free, how held. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. You have labored, you have been heavy laden, you have waited long, and now the rest he promised is yours, freely only for the coming and the trusting and the letting go. So come to him now and lay your head against his faithfulness, and let the rest come. Feel your body sink a little deeper into the softness beneath you, warm and heavy and completely at ease. Feel your breathing slow, each breath softer than the last, each one carrying you a little further into sleep. There is nothing to hold. There is nothing to fear. There is only rest and peace and the love of God holding you close. He is here. He has always been here. He was here through every year of your waiting, seeing you, knowing you, loving you, even when you could not feel him near. And he is here tonight, closer than the dark, keeping watch over your rest, and he will not leave you, not for one moment, all through the night. So let go now, all the way, and rest in the arms that will not let you fall. The everlasting arms are underneath you. The shadow of his wings is over you, and the love of God is holding you fast, and it will not let you go, not tonight, not ever. Thou art made whole. Let it be the last word you carry down into sleep, spoken over you by the Lord who loves you. The waiting is over. The shepherd is near, and he has spoken his wholeness over you. Thou art made whole. Rest now, beloved of God, healed in his heart, and held in his arms, and kept by his unsleeping love. Let go, and breathe slow, and sink all the way down into the deep and dreamless rest of the well and truly loved, until the soft light of morning comes stealing warm across your face, and his mercies meet you new with the day. Softer now, beloved, and slower, into the very last of the quiet, where there is nothing left but the breath in your body and the love of God all around you. He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Rise. And the same Lord is speaking over you tonight, not with a heavy word, but with the gentlest of words, the word that raised the man who had not risen in 38 years. Rise, he says, not into striving, but into rest. Rise out of the long waiting, out of the old weariness, out of the years of watching the water, and rest now in the wholeness I have given you. So let the striving go, let the watching go, let the waiting go. There is no water to reach tonight, no line to be first in, no healing that could ever pass you by, for the healer himself has come to you, and he is here, standing over your rest, with mercy in his hands and an everlasting love in his heart. Feel the peace of it settle all the way through you now, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, warm and deep and complete. Every muscle is soft, every thought is slowing, every fear is growing quiet and small and fading away to nothing at all. There is only rest now. There is only peace. There is only the nearness of the God who loves you. He knoweth them that trust in him. He knoweth thy frame. He knoweth thy name, and the number of thy days, and the weight of thy every care, and the length of thy every year of waiting. Nothing about you is hidden from him, and nothing about you has turned him away. He knows you all the way down, and knowing you as he does, he loves you still, and he will love you forever. Feel your breathing slow to its gentlest now, barely stirring the air, each breath a small letting go, each one carrying you down, and down, and down, into the deep and healing sleep that he has prepared for you. There is nowhere you must be. There is nothing you must do. Only rest, only breath, only the love of God holding you close all night long. The everlasting arms are underneath you, and they will not tire, and they will not let go. The shadow of his wings is over you, and nothing can reach you there. The angels of his keeping are round about you, and the song of the Lord is above you, sung softly over one tired and beloved soul all through the gentle dark. So rest now, beloved of God. Let go of everything and hold nothing back, and give the whole weight of yourself, body and soul, into the keeping of the one who made you and healed you and loves you without end. He is holding you. He is healing you. He is keeping you, and he will make you whole while you sleep. Thou art made whole. Let it be the last and softest thought you carry down into the dark. The waiting is over. The Lord is near, and he has spoken his wholeness over you. Thou art made whole and held and healed and loved and safe in the arms of God. The last of the night has gone very still now, beloved, and you are almost asleep, and all around you is the quiet keeping of God. Let these final words be the softest of all, laid over you like a hand smoothing the covers one last time. He heals, he binds up, he restores, he carries, he keeps, he gives his beloved sleep. And he loves you more than you have ever known, more than you will ever know, with a love that has no end. There is nothing to fear tonight. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to wait for. There is only rest and peace and the everlasting arms holding you fast. So let go all the way and sink down into the softness beneath you, and let the God who loves you do the rest. He giveth his beloved sleep. You are his beloved. So the sleep is for you, freely given, already yours. Let it come now. Let it take you. Let it carry you gently down, past thought, past worry, past every year of waiting, into the deep and dreamless rest of the well and truly loved. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. He blesses you. He keeps you. His face is shining upon you even in the deep of the night. And he gives you peace, the peace of a soul at rest in the healing hands of its Maker. Feel your breathing slow to its very gentlest now, so soft it is barely more than a whisper, each breath carrying you a little further into sleep. You are held, you are healed, you are kept, you are loved, and you are safe in the arms of God. Rest now, beloved of God. Sleep in the peace of the one who saw you and knew the long years of your waiting and came near and made you whole. Let your last and softest thought be simply this, as you drift down into the gentle dark. I am held, and I am healed, and I am loved, and I am safe in the arms of God, tonight and every night to come. Stay a moment longer in the stillness, beloved, right at the edge of sleep, and let the peace of God finish its gentle work. There is a quiet over this room now that is not empty, but full of the presence of the one who keeps you, the way a nursery is full of a mother watching over a sleeping child. You are watched over like that tonight. You are treasured like that. You are safe like that. And the Lord, who withholds no good thing from them that walk uprightly, is withholding nothing from you now. He is pouring out his peace over you, and his healing into you, and his love around you, without measure and without end. So there is nothing left for you to do, nothing to earn, nothing to reach, nothing to prove. You have only to lie here in the warm and gentle dark and receive what he is giving, and let yourself at long last sleep. Feel the last threads of tension leave you now, from your brow, from your jaw, from your shoulders, from your hands, until every part of you is soft and heavy and completely at rest. Feel your breathing slow, each breath gentler than the one before it, each one carrying you a little deeper into sleep. There is no water to watch tonight. There is no line to be first in. There is no healing that could ever pass you by. The healer himself has come to you, and he is here, and he has spoken his wholeness over you, and he will not leave your side. The eyes that keep you never close. The arms that hold you never tire. The love that surrounds you never fails, and never will, not tonight, not tomorrow, not for all the days to come. He is here. He is near. He is holding you. He is healing you, and he will keep you all through the night, and he will meet you in the morning with mercies made new. Rest now, beloved of God. Let go of the day, and the years, and the waiting, and everything you have carried for so long, and give the whole weight of yourself into the arms that will not let you fall. Let the healing word of God be the pillow beneath your head, and the covering over your body, and the soft light in the dark of this room. And let your last and gentlest thought be the truth the Lord has spoken over you tonight, the truth that will still be true when the morning comes. His mercy is everlasting, and his faithfulness endureth to all generations, and his love will hold you fast when the darkness passes and the light returns. You need not fear the night, nor the morning, nor anything the days may bring, for you are his, and he is yours, and he will never let you go. So sleep now, deeply and sweetly, and let the everlasting arms cradle you until the dawn, and wake in the morning renewed by the God who loves you. You are held, you are healed, you are kept, you are loved, and the God who made you whole is watching over your sleep, and he will not leave you all the long and gentle night through. Sleep now and be at rest. Sleep now and be at peace. Sleep now and be made whole.